What is Valentino, the Last Emperor, all about?
Valentino is a cinema verite documentary which follows the last 2 years of the great designer Valentino and his partner Giancarlo Giamatti. And it's not so much a movie about fashion, although it is, but it's also a love story and a story about a relationship that really is one of the most extraordinary in the world of fashion. And a lot of viewers find it to be extraordinary for any reason.
What was the love story about? What did it deal with? And between who?
Well, it's Valentino, and behind Valentino is one of the great kind of businessmen in fashion.
Wow.
Who existed in the shadows for a half a century and made Valentino possible. So it's really a kind of amazing look at how it takes two people to make an icon.
The businessman, at what point in Valentino's career did he come into focus among, where the world knew that he existed?
Well, there were a couple moments. He kind of was exploded upon the stage in the early 60s in Rome. And then in 1964, Jackie Kennedy discovered him and wore, for her year of mourning after the assassination, only Valentino. So that guaranteed him global fame for the rest of his life.
How did you and Ted get together? Ted, I'll have you go ahead and answer this. How did you and Matt get together to do this film, and how did you get access to Valentino?
I'll answer the first part. I'll have Matt answer the second.
Sure.
Matt and I have known each other since college days, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I came in after principal photography had been done, after the movie had been completed, starting with the Venice Film Festival. And since we distributed the movie ourselves, effectively, I've been working with Matt, doing a lot of it ourselves. And Matt can answer the question.
Great.
Well, yeah, the reason the movie is kind of a surprising, even to ourselves, success story, thank God. But we, like a lot of independent films and documentaries, were prepared for a relatively short run, and it's really exploded to the top of the grosses for indie docs for the year. So Ted has helped us implement a kind of national and now international tour with the movie that's really been performing well in communities where no one ever expected it to perform very well, actually. The access to Valentino came out of my another facet of my career, which is writing for Vanity Fair magazine as a correspondent, and I met Valentino doing that. I wrote an article about him. I had never really seen someone like him before. He lives in a bubble, and Giancarlo is the sort of gatekeeper and cohabitator in this bubble. And I asked them to do the film after I'd written about them, and they somewhat puzzlingly said yes, and we had extraordinary access to them for 2 years, which it took to make.
In that 2-year period, can you describe what moment in your relationship with Valentino is the most special in your memory?
Well, I think a lot of the conflicts we had were more memorable than the good times. I mean, there are lots of good memories to always be had with Valentino. There's a yacht, there's a chateau near Versailles, there are fancy dinner parties. I mean, the movie ends with a 40 million euro 4-day celebration in Rome. So, I mean, there's no shortage of extraordinary, once-in-a-lifetime experiences. But really, the experience of working with someone so high maintenance, so high profile, and so iconic, really, I think is what I remember, and I talk about this after the films.
Did you both at any time look at each other and just go, can you believe what we're doing right now?
Yeah, every day.
We've been doing that for the past week, absolutely.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
I mean, Valentino quit the movie every day, first of all, and then rehired himself the next day. So we had a very kind of nail-biting experience making the film. But then he also boycotted the movie after it was made, and I had Final Cut, and he rejected the movie and walked away from it and said it was a work of evil. So to get him back was another interesting.
I want to thank you both, Matt and Ted, for sharing this with us. I mean, to be able to have an insight into the life of such a great man as Valentino. I mean, you're going to carry this around, I'm sure, for the rest of your life. Thank you for sharing it with everybody.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
It's great
Thank
to be
you.
here.
You bet.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.